Hello Internet, this is Azrod
And this is PUPiou Sweaty.
and we are here to show you how a solar punk way of life can make you more happy, less anxious and more connected with yourself and nature.
Overall, with less capitalism.
And with more goats! And today's video is a special video about our anniversary on YouTube. Our very first video was aired on the 18th of July of 2023. Back then we were actually supposed to go to Denmark, so a lot of what we are saying in this video isn't anything like what we are doing right now. But it's still our first video. We actually saw that the number of views, especially on our very first video, actually increased a bit over time. So it's kind of funny to think that some people that discover us afterward went back to especially see the very first video we did. During August, we actually went to visit this place and we changed a lot of what we were planning to do.
1 year ago.
And we started to focus on a different aspect of our online life. If you know what we are talking about, you know. If you don't, it's fine. During September, we changed our way of doing stuff again and we started doing our very first vlog. That's actually the title of the first vlog. We talk about a lot of different aspects of our life in our apartment near Paris. Like the fact that we had a dog, what we were cooking to prepare for the project, and other various stuff that you can find out if you go look the video. It was at this moment that PUPiou made their very first tattoo.
Homemade tattoo with homemade ink from wood from outside.
Afterward, during October, we also talk about our book project, about some of our political view, and we started to talk about other stuff like when does women have hair, which is one of the titles of the video. It was around this time that we also got Joanna, the black chicken, and we did a whole video of testing our egg against some of the egg that we bought, and it was really fun and it's a really good memory for me.
Joanna is actually the only bird that we had in our apartment that still is here today because all of the other birds flew away.
Afterward, during November, we introduced some other aspect of our personality, you could say, with two new people on our channel called AzrodandPiouPiou, that are the one wearing a full kigurumi with cat ears. That we actually have a video of the making of the cat ears, not the person. During the months of December and January, we mostly made a lot of shorts, and I mean a lot. We were almost at one every day, I think. So there are too many to talk about, but most of them were talking about food making and conservation. And afterward, during February, we were back to making some longer video, again with AzrodandPiouPiou doing video, and it was also the very first apparition of Lolita and Lorraine, who are the French person that help us on this channel as well. So wondering, they are the squatters that we have back at the camp with us. And then came March, which was the last month before the grain departure. We did some video that focused more on the why we were going to do these different projects. Honestly, no regrets starting this life. It's beyond nice and beyond what I could hope for. It was actually also during this month that we finally got past the 100 views on some of our videos. And starting from this point, a lot happened really quick. We got the goats, we got Tommy, we started to only use a solar panel for energy. We started to talk about how and why what we were doing was a form of living capitalism. We started to identify ourselves as solar punks. We did so much in so little time and it was amazing. I even saw I was having rabies and feared I was going to die. And actually I got scared about that a few days back as well, but I was just sick.
And we also stopped using toilet paper and started using moss. Poop is wood.
May was actually heavily focused on the animals because we were moving uphill and we freed the birds who didn't come back. We talk about the genetics of our animals, including the dogs, and we continue with the very profound question of how capitalism shapes the world we live in and most of the living beings that we have in the world nowadays. June was a big continuity of those subjects because we talked about how capitalism shapes the way we live, and we began to talk about the specifics on the way French politics works, which we'll continue to do because oh my god, there are so much stuff to talk about because so much things are going wrong. And also it was the month that our first god died. Bring us back to July, which is the month that we are in. We did some videos at the start of the month with other news like the new god that came by and the fact that it's so hot that we need to do 2 hours of walk to go to water point for them. But with this kind of view and basically just walking in nature, we are really happy with this lifestyle. Thankful for all the support we had during this year. We have accumulated over 500 people that subscribe, which means that one of the thresholds that need to be passed to be monetized on YouTube was attained, so yay us. The next one is to have 3,000 of watch hours, so we'll get there. We are only at 700, which is already a lot, and we are very thankful for that. But we still have 2,300 hours to go, so better make some more content. Fun fact, we have already over 77,000 views, which is way beyond anything we hoped for when we started, after only a year, honestly. I like to think about all of you in terms of high school classes, because when I was in high school I wasn't that much popular and was always amazed about people that were capable of captivating a classroom. And if you consider that there are between 30 and 40 classrooms of people, students in the classic high school classes, well, with this number, we have captivated a lot of high school classes. We love you and appreciate you. See you. Bye.